I'm on TikTok right now, guys, so I will be tapping right in with the topic. Okay. Now, you should express a trust with your intent under, say, the 1776. I'm sorry, guys. I went past that. Let me go back. I definitely want you guys to hear this part. So, it is a beneficiary of the foreign citizen trust because you did not express the trust after the age of 18. At the age of 18, you're an adult now, mentally capable to know what you need to do. The execute trust is the remedy by which the court finds justice for one who has lost his property to one who does not legally have a right to the property, who doesn't have the legal right. They construe the trust. And with you as a trustee, you are supposed to pay. You didn't. So you are in breach of the fiduciary duty and you can actually go to jail. Yeah, they can go to jail, guys. Believe it or not. All you got to do is file your complaints. Follow up everything in equity, take them to court, and get your just. You should express the trust with your intent under, say, the 1776 law form, which is the pre-United States corporation, and statutes, codes, and acts. We all know these things are part of the organized theatrics, right? So you could then pay with private credit or NDIs, which are negotiable debt instruments, bills of exchange, so on and so forth. And you would be safe in making private payments with private credit, using private credit. They put you under the public policy where you have to pay with the Federal Reserve notes. They put you under the public policy. But if you are private and operating in the private, they cannot put you under anything. Peace, Ocean. Grandest. We're going to get right into the topic, guys. I'm going to finish this page up on TikTok, and I will be right at you, guys. But you definitely want to hear this info as well. Okay. If you like to make payments with a private credit, you can always correct the problem. What do you have to do? Under the restatement of laws on trust, the second edition at page 332, it says that the powers of revocation or modification omitted by mistake, the settlor can reform or modify the trust to reflect his original intent, even when the court construed that the trust is irrevocable. Even when the court construed that the trust is irrevocable. Peace, Chase, peace. Because you did not express it being revocable or modifiable, you did not know that you, as the settlor, you being the settlor, had such powers. You have the power. The power of the pen is in your hand. When you're given the authority, the autograph, your authority, bringing the form to life, actually creating it, right? Creating magic. Because you did not express it being revocable or modifiable, right? Now, a practical example is a mortgage foreclosure case where foreclosure sale was set before any document had been filed and a document were prepared that expressed the trust in 3 lines and a footnote and case cites. The court construed the trust and appointed the trustee as a defendant. The court construed the trust, right? And they appointed the trustee as a defendant, but the trustee could not be the defendant. Our notice of interest, right? A statement that we are expressing the trust, something you have to do, a statement to the court. You are expressing your trust. Allege that the defendant was the beneficiary now, not the trustee, as the court has construed. Hold on. You made a mistake, Your Honor. Let me make sure that I implement this into the court record, that I am not what you allege, but I am actually the beneficiary. And I'm expressing that with my trust. Then the sale was postponed 2 hours before it was set to go because of that. The key is the expression of the trust. Once again, we determined that the reasons for the postponement were what? What are the reasons for the postponement? Anytime the trustee and the beneficiary are one and the same, the trust freezes or it terminates. The court then construed or implied the trustee to be the defendant, where we came in and expressed the trustee to be the beneficiary, which freezes the trust. So now they can't act on it. Now they can't go and convert your trial into a money laundering scheme, right? They can't use this courtroom, playing the game, just like any other basketball game has a court. The court that they bring you in on, right? Playing these games as the jester, More importantly, we filed the SOI, which is a statement of interest. You are going to file a statement of interest, and that has to be filed within 30 days of the claim, and an NOI, because the NOI times it out. This gives the court the notice of claim so that they cannot give a free and clear title with a notice of adverse claim. There is nothing they can do at that particular point, right? The SOI supports the fact that we are the grantor. The SOI supports the fact that we are the grantor and the beneficiary. The case collapsed, disappeared. The SOI and the CCI, the confidential commercial information, right? Get the IRS enforcement now that they can, so that they cannot construe that particular trust, right? When you're under the trust, you're not under the debtor or the creditor or agency or statutes and codes or the 14th Amendment citizen status. You are under private law. Your trust creates private law. Your trust creates the law. You are the law now. What you have in your trust, construed as your trust, is your protection, and it is the law over the court. Yes, it does have law over the court. Courts can operate in both the public and in the private realms, right? They got you into the trust, but believing that you were operating under the debtor or the creditor. The three parties to a trust are the grantor, the trustee, and the beneficiary. Do not have to have the knowledge that they are forming a trust relationship that can be seen and recognized by law, that now they trick you in court. They trick you in court. You are not qualifying your signature. Since you have not qualified your signature, they are using sorcery and magic and tricking you and reshuffling documents, carbon copying, selling stocks, putting you on the market, so on and so forth. Chattel property through the courtroom. You give them access to the account by the accommodation rights based on the birth certificate and the Social Security card application and the IRS 1040 form, which is the tax return for certain individuals. A contract that gets you under the 14th Amendment, debtor, slave, citizen, because what? All taxes are due to the United States as well, because they're the ones that owe the tax. You don't owe nothing. Why are you paying these people taxes? Besides, authorized representative, another word that has two functions, is a transfer, right? The transfer. Under the UCC, it's 3 200s. And where transfer is really negotiation or a negotiable instrument, transfer is really the negotiation of a negotiable instrument by assignment, minting your signature, a signature, and assignment, endorsing, and the endorsement, right? The delivery by the bearer or by the operation of law. Transfer also means under trust law, one of the means of forming a trust. The transfer under trust law, under the means of forming a trust. We actually qualify our signatures as the grantor and the beneficiary and appointed the judge as trustee for the closure and settlement. So you must put the notices in so that they know you are the beneficiary and you're aware of it and you are applying your trust to this case, right? Now, look up the definition of a special deposit, a trust deposit, and an actual trust receipt. The trust receipt is a pre-UCC security device now governed by Article 9 of the Code, right? Consisting of a receipt stating that the wholesaler or the buyer has possession of the goods for the benefit of the financer, right? Today, there must also usually be a security agreement, finance charges, finance agreement, these things, they're really the security agreement. That's the actual wealth of the document that you created with that security agreement that you can either take control of or let them have. That's up to you. Coupled with a filed financing statement, the UCC one, with the security agreement on it, just like in a mortgage case. That is a trust receipt if you express the trust first. If you express the trust first, that becomes your trust receipt. And a receipt is a record of a payment. If you didn't express the trust, they construed it to be your UCC filing under the debtor credit law. And now you owe a debt. Do you understand that? Do you guys understand that? It's so simple and clear. If you had come in expressing the trust, that UCC 1 filing with the security agreement would be a trust receipt. If you express the trust, that UCC 1 filing with the security agreement would be a trust receipt, a record of the payment being made. Very simple, right? The key is the expression of the trust, expressing the trust into the documents, into the court, applying it. From the Treasury Department website, Federal Reserve notes are not redeemable in gold, silver, or any other commodity and receive no backing by anything. No backing by anything. No value, no worth, right? This has been the case since 1933. The notes have no value for themselves, but for what they will buy in another sense, because they are legal tender, not money, legal tender. Federal Reserve notes are backed by all the goods and services in the company. Simple. Peace, love, and bliss, guys. Can you go back and file a motion if they file a judgment on the house? You would need to file a motion. You need to file a motion and go into court. You need to go against that. File a motion to dismiss that. Sis, file a motion to dismiss it based off of the HUD and the Tele laws. Look those up. All right, guys, I'm about to get to my YouTube. I am definitely talking about something a little different than law tonight on there, but I appreciate everyone that came through. I just want to put this out there so you guys can get this information on trust, peace, love, and bliss to everyone that came through, and I'm out. Have a great one. Peace, love, and bliss to everyone. Peace, love, and bliss, guys. We about to get right into it. I just wanted to speak real quick. This won't even be that long. I have an open panel. Let me drop it just in case anyone wants to come up and say anything. It won't be too long. I definitely want to talk on this big eclipse everyone's talking about. Oh my gosh, it's just crazy. Greetings. Oshun, Chase, Medusa, anyone else, all my silent listeners. Greetings to you as well. If you guys want to come up, you definitely can. If you have anything to add to the conversation or contribute to it as we move along. Now, this eclipse, right, is going to be a big thing, guys. They're giving you a date of the 8th. Me, myself, I don't see that timeline finding down to that. Yes, they may have an eclipse. They may be blocking something out. But there is something that is already going on. We're already experiencing these things physically, mentally, spiritually. I know you guys have had changes going on. That's why I put the link out. If anyone wants to pop up and talk about it. Some people are getting headaches. Some people may have like blockages, like a heaviness in your head. Some people may have certain shifts that are going on within their body, and their spirit actually changing and taking in information that is now more clear than it ever has been. Some people are actually adapting to certain supernatural powers. We're not going to get into all that because that conversation can really go. But when it comes to it, people are adapting to certain supernatural powers. When it comes to this, we are the energy. Right? This frequency and this shift that is happening is to make a change and to shed, just like, anything else, right? Getting rid of certain things that are not fundamental for you in any type of way. So when it comes to this, we are actually looking at things that will be shifting. The eclipse is actually eclipsing of energy, right? And because you are tied to that energy, you will experience some changes. Some people good, some people bad. Depending on what you're doing to yourself, what you're doing to your mind, what you're doing to your body, what you're doing to your spirit. Are you taking in a whole bunch of things that are going to be against your nature? What's going on with you? When the soul's air connects to the ether, right? And the balance has to configure, you have to be able to make that change with that. You have to be able to shift yourself into that same soul layer that is moving and shifting into, because if not, you may become discombobulated. Physically, mentally, or spiritually. When it comes to these things that, they try to tell us it's outside of us, Yes, certain things are outside of us, but we rise above these things, right? Just like you're able to elevate yourself spiritually through enlightenment, right? Through the fundamentals of your mind, being able to actually elevate, right? When you ignite that crystal, that Christos within you, right? And then you get that energy that actually rises up, right? Actually giving you a finite light to that one eye, the first eye. They always say the third eye, but it's the first eye, to the finite eye, the true energy of soul, the soul's air, which is your soul, right? When you connect to these things, right, you are able to feel the ether around you. We are able to affect these things. I've been seeing a lot of this is really what made me want to do this video real quick. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about negative things. Oh, there's this going on. There's gonna this. Oh, you got to stay in the house for 3 days. Oh, this is part of that coldest winter ever. That I done heard so much nonsense, and it makes no sense to me, literally. If you know that you're a part of this ether, if you know that you're a part of this soul's air, that is the one soul that we are connected to, and we all are part of the same thing, right? It can't be changed. It can't be, either you're a part of it or you're not. The we know who the we is that we're talking about, that I'm talking about. Peace, Shelly. Peace. Thanks for joining us, sis. I know I've been shadow banned. So much is going on with my channel. It's just really crazy. But I appreciate you guys that are coming in, that have not forgotten about my channel. I hope you guys check here and there. I will be doing videos still here and there. I am barely on TikTok either at this point in time, guys. There's so much going on. There's so many things to do. Doing things privately has taken a lot of my space and time. And I'm hoping that people that have been in groups are moving as swiftly as they should be. Any questions and things, I have to answer for people for them to move along. I'm still there for that. And also the people that I'm working with now. But on the public side, like now, there's certain things that I don't have a lot of time to do on YouTube, especially with so many things that have been going on, positive and negative. So, in order to conserve my energy and actually be ready for this shift and this life change, because people don't know how detrimental this will be mentally. Either you're going to make the shift and the change, and then you're going to see or move into something more positive, or you're not. Some people don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to move in this shift, but it is going to be a big shift. And if you are not ready and prepared for it, it might be a downfall for a lot of people. Being prepared just in case anything does happen. What if they tamper with your electricity? There have been different things they're talking about with that. The internet may go down. This, and that. They're claiming all these things. We don't know what could happen. But always be prepared. When you have a mind to take care of yourself and your family, you're going to be prepared to, for any particular situation. So just make sure you guys are aware of that. Make sure you guys are watching the things around you, the signs, the symbols. Right. I want to show you guys these pictures here from the last eclipse that I caught. Pictures of, it's not the last one. This is maybe 2 eclipses before. The purifying, man, I tell you, when it's an eclipse, you see the clearness. You guys see how clear these pictures are? It like cleanses the sky. I swear, it's just so crazy. Just look how beautiful that was. They say, oh, don't look at the sun. Don't do this. I'm out there taking pictures. I'm all of that. Look, I'm all up in it. Like, what y'all talking about? Oh, the eclipse will do this to your eyes. It ain't bother me. I don't know. I don't know what the problem was, but y'all see it? Beautiful, right? Look how clear the sky is. Look how Mother Nature actually purified the sky. The last time I showed you guys the picture that it was doing the same thing. Like literally so clear, purifying. Look, you guys can see. It's going to stop through it. There it goes. It's going to start darkening in a minute. Coming over. Just took the whole thing out. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. In this one, let me see. Where's the one that has the actual blowout? I thought I had that one in here. May not be in this album of it actually covering. Yeah, covering the whole thing. I want you guys to make sure you are aware, have your families enlightened. If you can possibly do a fast. I'm looking to do a fast, right? Anyone that's interested, anybody that did the fast that we did before for the manifestation, this would be a good time for you to tap into that. Hit my email, put in the memo section fast. Anyone that, even if you see this video later, you need to be in touch with me at least a week before. I would say by the 1st. To get all instructions via email, preferably by the 24th, so you can start prepping a few things before that. But if not, if you can get in by the 1st, you'll still be good. There will be a sacred meditation that we will all be doing at the same time so that we are able to tap into this energy and make sure we're pulling everything out of it together. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you hit my email, put in there that you want to be a part of that, and we will definitely do that. All right, no one came up to talk about anything that was going on. I really want to know if anyone was going through or experiencing anything, so that we can kind of talk about it. Something I don't usually do. I've done it maybe twice. I will be doing a reading for 2 people. If anyone jumps up, I said I'll take time to do it. Anyone that is having some things going on, they need a little insight into, so on and so forth, maybe preparation for something that they have upcoming. You can definitely tap in real quick. If you'd like to do something private, you can actually send me an email. The first 2 people that send an email, we can do a private reading as well. Put in their private reading, and then there will be the first 2 people that send the email on that. There's a lot of things going on with this shift, guys. You guys really need to be prepared. I will be definitely coming back on. This was something I just want to quickly jump up and see if anyone was experiencing anything, so you guys would know. Oh man, I've been getting these headaches. Oh, I've been getting this heaviness in my head. Oh, I've been feeling this in my body. Oh, my spirit's been heavy. Oh, I've been so tired and drained, and I'm getting sleep, but I'm still tired and drained. I just want you to know it's because of the shift. There's a lot going on. Some people are experiencing other things as well. I'm not going to get into too much of everything else. I don't want to put things into people's minds, but you know what you've been experiencing. But keeping in mind that is part of this shift. So just be prepared and ready to, make changes, because if you are in tune spiritually and you're able to kinetically connect to everything that's going on, you're going to be able to see what's going on within the next 2 weeks before this actually happens. You should be making changes right now. Like literally. All right, guys. Peace, love, and bliss. I just wanted to come through real quick, see if anyone wanted to talk about anything they have been going through or experiencing or feeling with these things that have been going on in the last couple of weeks. This was just a quick live, nothing I had planned. Just wanted to check in with you guys, because I know I haven't done a lot of lives, guys, but I do have a lot going on right now. So basically, I will definitely be tapping back in with you guys before this. I will tap in with the people that reach out to me via email that want to be a part of the fasting and getting ready for this shift. And yes, Stephen, peace, peace, peace. That will be able to move and make some changes in themselves and in their lives, maybe in their health. They may be on a spiritual journey. They may be on going through something that they just need to balance out in their life or what have you. We can do that. So, and I can help you out with it. Just email me and we'll do that. Peace, love, and bliss to everyone that did stop by and come through. And I will be back with you guys real soon, definitely, with a very, some important stuff. I definitely want to go over quite a few things, but I'm trying to focus more so on this. The spiritual stuff is so much more important than everything. The legal stuff, the indigenous stuff, all of that, all that's, important. All of that stuff is like great information when we talk about the history, bringing out things so you guys see it and actually understand it or understand it. I try to show you when it comes to this law, when it comes to the history, when it comes to this indigenous information, when it comes to religion, it's all tied in together. All of it is to construe you, distract you, keep your mind away from the true inner self, yourself, because you're so worried about everything that's focused outside of you, so on and so forth. Not that these things aren't important, but, there's something even more important, which is you, the inner you, and you being able to recognize that and have more self-awareness. And when you're more focused on other things, it's pretty hard to do that. But that's kind of it, guys. I just wanted to come through with that real quickly. As I said, I'll be back hopefully sometime this weekend or early next week, and we'll be getting into information on anyone that is joining for the meditation for this eclipse, and we will be going from there. Peace, love, and bliss. I'm out.